Welcome to Golden Square, now part of the greater BENDiGO, once a settlement of its own merit. The town was surveyed in 1854. So I'm joined by Peter, not Ruby today, we've left her at home, and we're going to show you some of the architecture in Golden Square. See you on the walk. I'm standing at the Pioneer Monument. To commemorate the gold was discovered in the area in 1851 by two ladies, Margaret Kennedy and Julie Farrell. They were credited for the discovery that led to the gold rush here in BENDiGO. They found enough gold in the area to construct quite a few impressive buildings. Very much a Cornish settlement, but we are going to have a look. Come along with us as we discover Golden Square.
I'm out in front of this historic building. It says Golden Square PS 1189. Now you think that the PS might be a memorial to myself as Peter Seller. No, it's not. It's not even a postscript. It's actually a primary school. So this was a primary school built in 1875. Can you imagine? Nice solid structure. It must have supported a thriving community. But in 2008 it was a different story and it closed down. But at least the government of Victoria recognises it as a fairly good historic site. And so there's a protection overlay on this particular building. It must be important because they've put a fence around it to stop people from getting in. However, we do not know at this stage what the idea is for the conversion of the site. This house is named Rialwa. The house is an example of brick nugget construction in which the spaces between the timber frame are filled with bricks, which are then plastered in the usual way. So in a sense, it's a brick veneer with a timber facade. The front is particularly attractive with the front door set in a slight lead-lighted bay. The veranda bay is in harmony with the front door. It gives the benefit of heat and sound insulation with the versatility of a timber finish. So as you look at the construction, you can see the Victorian chimneys and the Victorian roof, but it also has an Edwardian lead light about it. So it seems like it was turn of the century.
I'm standing at the creek where Julia and Margaret first discovered gold in BENDiGO. And it's funny because the two ladies actually came from a place called Ravenswood Run. And Peter and I have actually stayed at Ravenswood Homestead in the past, and we have enjoyed the hospitality of Art and Troy there. It's under new management, but it's a lovely place to stay at. Sampson's cottage, built in the 1860s. It has no running water, no electricity or sewage. It does have a history of nearly 160 years in just two families' hands. The cottage was built in about 1860 by Tom and Sarah Sampson, English immigrants who came to Bendigo during the gold rush. The couple built the house out of materials around them on the gold fields like local stone. It began as a two-room cottage but grew as the Sampson family did. End of our walk in Golden Square, thanks to the Bendigo Historic Buildings book and Mike Butcher and Jill Flanders who put it together, sponsored by the National Trust. You won't find this book unless you find it at an old relic shop like the building behind me. It was first published in 1987. You might be able to find it. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed our little meander around this settlement, and we shall see you on our next adventure.
So Jojo brings me to Bendigo, to Golden Square, to show me a typical example of Golden Square architecture, and then wonders why, in the middle of winter, when we're freezing cold, why Peter would prefer to be sitting by the fireplace. I'll have you make up your own mind about that one.
Peter, we're off to get something to eat in a nice cozy place. Bye.
Later.